Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FANB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
Good evening and Roll Tribe ICC fans as we get set to re-tip off the basketball season here at Itawamba Community College as tonight ICC, your Lady Indians, taking on Mississippi Delta. As I'm Adam Gore, joined by Mr. Jim Ingram. And Jim, first off, hope you had a great holiday with your family and getting ready geared up for a great push here in 2023 for ICC basketball.
Adam, I did. I hope you did also. Yes, Happy New Year to you, 2023. Looking forward to a great basketball season here. Glad to be with Adam Gore again. We're looking forward to a good game tonight between the Mississippi Delta Lady Trojans and our ICC Lady Indians.
Well, this will open conference play for both teams. ICC comes in with a record of 8-1, and Delta comes in with a record of 6-3. So you want to buckle up and get ready for this night of basketball. The men's are on the road at Mississippi Delta tonight. That game scheduled to start at 6:30. We'll have some updates and possibly a live look in at halftime as well. We're going to take another break, and when we come back, we'll have that Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups and more here, part of the Davis Ford pregame show. You're watching ICC basketball here on the ICC Sports Network.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
And welcome back as we shift gears here in the Davis Ford pregame show as we get ready to hear tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups for both squads. Mr. Jim, I know you got that information there for us, so let's go ahead and take a look at tonight's Coca-Cola starting lineups.
Thank you, Adam. Of course, tonight for the Mississippi Delta Lady Trojans, they come in 6-3. As Adam mentioned, this is the first division game for the Lady Indians, the Lady Trojans. They start tonight, Shaq Jones, Shamira Ellis, Rashia Hudson, Tariel Washington, and Caitlin Copeland. Starting tonight for our Lady Indians, Allie Beckley, Kanaja Flowers, Shayla Golden, Shamaya Carruthers, and Ayana Naylor.
And that is your Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineup here for your ICC Lady Indians. ICC and Coke, now that's a winning combination, and Coach Robin Porter hopes she has that winning combination put together again tonight. Well, Jim, one of the things that we noticed or learned about the Lady Indians in the first half of the season, they're a team that has struggled to have a hot start in the contest. So let's talk about some of our Bank Oklahoma keys to victory. One, having that hot start to the contest, but what's through your eyes, some of the keys to victory tonight here for the Lady Indians?
You know, Adam, we come in 8-1 and we played well, and Robin does hang her hat on defense and rebounding, which we've done consistently all year. But you're right. We've had several games where we had to fight to come back and find a way to win the game. I'd love to get a fast start tonight. Run your offense. Yes, play your good defense and rebound well, but we need to start out better tonight, get some offensive scoring so we can get a lead in the game.
And that is your keys to victory through the eyes of Mr. Jim Ingram, brought to you by Bank Oklahoma, a new location in Tupelo. John Harrod and all the great folks that are part of that Bank Oklahoma family, proud to sponsor tonight's action as well. Well, if you're on your way to the ball game, you may want to hurry up a little bit. You've got about 2 minutes to get here, and standing room if you're lucky. Or if you just want to stand. The students are not on campus.
Students aren't here. And Adam, let's be honest. Early in the year, we've had really good crowds for our girls and boys games, which we appreciate, and we want the students to do that again. Of course, they're not here tonight.
Right.
We got some fans here, but it's not as crowded as it used to be.
Absolutely. Of course, our next home game will be January the 9th. Northeast Men coming to town, so you want to make sure and come out for that one. We're going to take one more timeout, put the brakes on the Davis Ford pregame show, and come back with that First American National Bank opening tip-off between ICC and Mississippi Delta right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere.
At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel, the high-tech touch.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take you to the floor for the playing of the national anthem. And tonight's starting lineups, once again, presented by Coke.
And now we start lineup for Mississippi Delta Trojan, Lady Trojans. Number 1, S. Jones. Number 3, C. Ellis. Number 10, R. Hudson. Number 14, T. Washington. And number 24, K. Coleman.
And there were your starting lineup there for both squads as I welcome Mr. Jim Ingram back in here to the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. Mr. Jim, about ready to tip this one off, get things going here in a positive way for the Lady Indians.
No doubt about it, Adam. Ready for a new season. We're 8-1 in the preseason, as we call it. Still some good games, but now we're starting division play here January 5th, 2023.
And again, we'd like to welcome all those that are watching in favor of Mississippi Delta this evening and welcome you to the broadcast, and say a special hello, as always, to those watching in favor of your ICC Indians. We will try to update you tonight throughout the contest on the men's game. They're at Delta tonight. You can watch that game on YouTube. Go to our Twitter account. You can find the game day post from this morning and have the link there for you as well. ICC in their home white, Delta in their road black. And Jim, my goodness, good luck reading some numbers tonight.
Oh, Lord, especially for Delta.
Yes, they are black uniforms, red numerals, and there's no outline. If there is, not a very big outline on those numerals there. So we'll do our best to get you that information here for Delta. So ICC controls the First American National Bank opening tip, and they're going to slow things down here to start things off. Into the corner they go. That's going to be Carruthers. Carruthers to the top of the key. Pass a little too tall. Now gets it back. Tries to go inside with it. Going to start things off with a turnover. Delta wanting to get out and run. ICC gets back nicely in transition. And so back-to-back turnovers to start the contest here for both squads.
Saying we knocked it out, Adam.
Okay, so never mind. The way the bench reacted, it looked like it was out on
Adam, when Delta scores, you're dealing with the old man here. I really cannot see those numbers. You'll have to help me a lot.
Hey, listen, I'm right there with you as those
Maybe they won't score tonight.
I'll take that. Actually, now that I look at the jerseys, there is no numeral color. It's just an outline of red. The numbers are black, just like the jerseys. Drive to the middle of the paint, bouncing around, and the good shot falls there for Beckley to start things off for ICC. So Delta with the basketball, ICC with a 2-0 lead. Early goings of this contest. Delta trying to drive to the baseline. It was taken away there by the Indians. Man-to-man defense. I think that's all Coach Robin Porter knows. But a great move underneath. Layup is good. And that one looks like she has a 30 on her number. But if that's the case, I don't have a 30 on the roster. But we'll try to get you that one here in the near future. Technically, and again, I say technically, those numbers are illegal. But you don't really have anybody that enforces that in basketball. It's not on this level. I'm pretty sure on the D1 and above level you would. But yeah, you have to have easily contrasting jersey numbers, and those are not it.
No, they're not. We will have the proper score. We might not have the proper points for Mississippi Delta.
That shot is off the mark. No good. Rebound to Delta. Quickly down the other end of the floor go the Trojans, trying to drive inside. Scoop shot is up, bouncing around. No good. Nice strong rebound underneath, that time by Golden. And now here comes ICC wanting to get out and run. Beckley driving inside, drops it off, and that's going to be a charge. Good call, good take, as we're tied at 2.
Good idea by Allie, trying to get the ball underneath, and just couldn't stop her momentum. 2 apiece, 8 minutes left in the first quarter, Adam.
And, Jim, I'm still trying to get the young lady that scored. It's a single-digit number.
I went with the Shamira and Ellis, number 3.
That's what I want to say it is. I saw what looked to be a 30, but, yeah, It's a single-digit number. Then there's a steal by the Indians. Nice read on the pass there. Tried to go back door, just a little bit off that time as the pass goes out of bounds and it goes back to Delta. Well, that's one thing both these teams are going to have to do is that's going to knock some rust off.
No doubt.
You know, you look at it, I think it's been a month since ICC has played, nearly a month. And not for sure about that for Delta. As the Trojans in black, ICC in white. Nice pass underneath. The shot is going to be put up. Kiss off the glass is good. That's number 10, Hudson, with the basket.
Thank you.
And Delta takes their first lead of the evening here, 4-2. Inside, the Indians go with it. Had it slapped away. Got to value the basketball a little bit more than that. Then nearly taken back by Carruthers. But Delta dodges the bullet there. That's going to be a kick ball. And so it will stay Delta basketball. Well, just got our starters from the men's game, so I'll try to get those side of things taken care of.
Adam, Michaela Reeves just came in, and Anana Taylor came out for the Lady Indians. 4-2, 7:10 left in the first quarter. Delta's up 4-2 with the ball. Stolen by the Indians. Carruthers on a fast break. Stops, jumps, shoots, 15-footer, no good. Rebound, Indians scores.
And Mr. Jim tells me he doesn't have it in him to do lead play-by-play. Great job there.
Michaela Reeves just got in the game, put it back in, tied the ball game up 4-apiece, 6:50 left in the first quarter.
So back and forth we go in the early goings of this one. Try to lob it over the top. ICC, nice front and backside defense to take it away. Now on the outside it's going to be Owens. Didn't have anything. Now works it over. 3-point basket on its way. That one halfway down, no good. Offensive rebound by the Indians. Short jumper, bouncing, yes.
Nice touch by Carruthers. Indians take the lead, 6-4. 6.5 minutes left in the first period.
And a nice job there on that offensive rebound. Didn't try to force it back up. Found the open teammate, got the high percentage shot. And ICC with the lead now at 2. That's actually matching their large lead of the night. And we're going to see what they call here. And they're going to call this on ICC. Wow.
I thought maybe it's a moving screen.
Well, Delta's walking down the floor as if they called it on them. But they are going to call it on ICC. That's going to be Carruthers' first foul. She will check out of the contest. With 6 minutes to play here, ICC leading by 2. Again, they just run that little high-low set underneath. The shot is up and good. And again, that's going to be Ellis with the basket. We're tied at 6. 2-3 zone now out of Delta. ICC picks it up nicely, and there's a charge. Second time tonight that ICC has been hit with the charge, and that's going to be the correct call as she went in out of control, and we'll have another substitution coming in here. This substitution is being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. We do want to remind you that Monday of next week, they're actually going to have their program at 8:08, not 7:07, like they typically do. It's going to be at 8:08. That way everyone can come out and help support ICC as they host Northeast next Monday night here at the Davis Event Center. Delta with the basketball. 6-6 is the score. 2-point jumper up, in, and good. That's knocked down by number 24. That's going to be Coleman with the basket. And the lead now back to 2. Ball goes out of bounds. The player goes spilling into the referee, and good show of sportsmanship there as the ICC player helped up the Delta player that time. And so basically we'll just have a redo here.
Adam mentioned 8-6. Mississippi Delta Lady Trojans up by 2. 5:20 left in the first period.
Neither team has done anything to kind of establish themselves on offense. Inside out they go. 3-point basket on its way. That one off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound reeled in by ICC. Jumper, yes. Well, Jim, if anything, ICC has been able to take advantage of a couple of offensive rebounds and convert those into points. And that was a big one there to tie us up at 8.
Shayla Golden's first 2 points for tonight.
Delta with the basketball. Nearly turns it over, able to keep it now. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Southpaw three-pointer, nothing but the bottom of the net. That was hit with confidence that time, and I believe that was Coleman that knocked that one down. Again, our stats for Delta are not going to be too good tonight, as we talked about. Very difficult to read those jersey numbers. It's ICC with it now, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Tough defense by Delta, looking for someone to go back door. Nobody was there. Turnover gives it back to the Trojans.
4:14 left in the first period. 11-8 Lady Trojan. Adam, let's be honest, we look a little rusty right now. We've had 6 or 7 turnovers here in the first period, but we've hung in there with our defense down 11-8, 4:14 left in the first period.
And that's what we talked about. You know, this is kind of what ICC does. They slow out of the gate, and then that second quarter they tend to find their rhythm a little bit. And so ICC wants to see if they can finish this final 4:14 to go here in the first on a strong note. However, Delta, they want to do the same here, see if they can stretch this out a little bit. This is their largest lead of the night now at 3. Drive inside, the extra pass, shot is up. It's off the mark, no good, and Golden rips the rebound, but then a travel as she turned around and had the defender right in the face and caused her to drag that pivot foot. So another turnover here on the Indians, and turnover bug has kind of bitten ICC here in the early goings of this one.
As Adam mentioned, a lot of turnovers here early. 11-8, Lady Trojans with the ball with the lead.
You got 20 seconds on the shot clock. That ball nearly taken away, and then almost a volleyball type slap as it goes out of bounds. And so again, I guess you can say anything you can do, I can do better. Back-to-back turnovers exchanged there between the squads.
Lady Indians with the ball. Down 11-8, 3:30 left in the first period. We've got a foul, I believe, on the Lady Trojans. We'll take the ball out of bounds. Try to set up our offense again. Point guard tonight at this moment is Lamani Owens playing the point guard for the Lady Indians.
Owens just a little too fancy there. Nearly lost the basketball. Was able to get it back. In trouble as she picks up her dribble. Indians swinging around in a hurry. Good movement that time by Delta's defense to slap it away and eventually get the ball back. And there's going to be a foul on ICC. Boy, I tell you what, Mr. Jim, that was impressive play by Delta's defense because ICC moved the ball quickly to find Hall in the corner. They got out there in a hurry, knowing that she's a shooter, but they took that shot away and eventually got Hall with a foul. That's her first foul, team's second. And so Delta getting it done defensively. But neither team really having anything to write home about on the offensive end. That ball taken away by ICC, and there's going to be a foul on Delta. That was a good foul for Delta. If they don't make that foul, it's going to result in an easy layup on the other end. Nothing malicious on that play. It's just one of those, she went for the basketball, didn't get it. And so that foul will be called there on Delta, and ICC will reset the offense.
3 minutes left in the first period. 11-8 Lady Trojans up on our Lady Indians.
ICC looking to go on the drive, kick it back up top. Golden with it, now swings it around. Long two-pointer, that one's left short, no good. Golden goes to the rebound, her shot no good. Man, ICC's had some good looks, just can't get the shots to fall. 3-point basket from Delta. That one off the back iron, no good. Rare offensive rebound in this first quarter for Delta. That shot's up no good. ICC fighting for the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds and will stay with the Trojans.
Adam, we've been stuck at 11-8 for a while here.
We have.
Good defense by both teams, causing some shooting off. So give both teams credit for their defensive efforts.
So a little slow getting subs in and out right now as both teams taking advantage of the dead ball opportunity. More fans making their way into the contest. If you're within the driving area, you can still make your way out here to the Davis Event Center to come support the Lady Indians. They'll be on the road Monday at Northeast. As Delta with it, trying to go that high-low set. ICC in the man-to-man defense. 4 seconds now on the shot clock. Into the corner for a three. Bang, it's good. That was big. As that was knocked down by number 20. That was Banks, and ICC forced them deep into the shot clock. Just couldn't get the missed shot there, as now this is largely the night here for Delta.
No doubt about it.
Lane opens up, and the layup is no good. Wild shot put up. Good no call by the official as she tried to initiate the contact. And Delta quickly down the other end, nearly turned it over, but they're able to get it back with 20 seconds on the shot clock.
As Adam mentioned, largest lead of the game for the Lady Trojans, 14-8, a minute 30 left in the first period.
Delta with the basketball. Again, trying to go on that drive. One thing they like to do on the drive is they do try to dish it once they draw that defense. ICC was ready for it that time. Quickly down the other end, and that's going to be a foul. And this will send the Indians to the free throw line.
Adam, this first free throws tonight.
I was going to ask if you had those stats because I don't remember anybody going to the line.
This is the first time tonight. And we got a minute 18 left in the first period. 14-8 Lady Trojans over our Lady Indians here early in the game.
So ICC to the charity stripe. Got to take advantage of these here.
Good
first
job.
Is good.
Addison Howe made the first one. Good job.
So got them both. Makes it a 4-point contest. 1:18 to play here in the first quarter. Adam Gore, Jim Ingram, Raphael Henry on hand here tonight. Lee Adams is with his family tonight. With a minute to play here in the first quarter, Delta, it's like ICC is kind of loosened up that man-to-man a little bit.
To a little
bit of a matchup zone.
Yeah.
Tries to force it inside, and there's going to be a foul on the Indians. And in true fashion, when the official or the announcers start talking about no free throws,
now we
got back-to-back trips of free throws.
And Adam, have you got the number of this young lady shooting free throws?
Looks like this is going to be Robinson heading to the free throw line.
Thank you, sir.
Again, if you hear us talking about this, you can't, well, obviously you can't see it on the screen because we can't see it here, but Delta with the black numerals outlined in red on a black jersey. And we no longer broadcast from the floor. We're up
Right,
here
up.
high above the Nancy Gray Court here at the Davis Event Center.
Nice.
We moved up here because we added volleyball. As that free throw falls. So I don't know about you, Mr. Jim, but I just didn't feel like taking a volleyball upside the head.
No, that kind of hurts a little bit. And I don't move as quick as I used to move, and I wasn't quick anyway.
There's a nice extra pass with a layup up in and good.
And that was Lathan with her first 2 points tonight.
And they gave the points to...
They gave the wrong points to the wrong team. We got to get that corrected.
There they go. They get it corrected now. 3-point basket on its way. That one halfway down, no good. And it is correct now, 16-12 in favor of Delta. ICC with the basketball drives in and another charge.
Third charge in the first quarter, Adam.
And I can't argue against any of the three of them, Mr. Jim. They have all been good takes by Delta.
And they've been consistent.
Yep.
They're going to call it tonight.
And at the end of the day, that's what we want to see is just consistency. Yes. Even if it's like Steve Diffie likes to say, consistently inconsistent. You just want the consistent part.
That's right.
4-point contest. Delta can hold off for the final shot of the quarter here if they want to. Quick three-pointer put up, halfway down, no good. Rebound tipped around. It's going to be out of bounds. And we'll stay with the Trojans on the baseline.
Trojans have the ball. 4 seconds left to the first period. 16-12. Trojans with the ball with a 4-point lead.
So 3 seconds, quick three-pointer put up. That one back iron, no good. Rebounds off the mark, and they'll say that will do it for the first quarter of play. Your score, Delta 16, ICC 12. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Little Caesars Detroit-style deep dish pizza has caramelized crispy cheese edges and a soft, chewy center. Do you love it, Matthew Stafford?
I'm not a walking billboard.
Okay, never mind.
Pizza, pizza.
Get Little Caesars Detroit-style deep dish pizza for just $8.99.
Pizza, pizza. It's the Little Caesars Pizza pregame with Pals, Pepsi, and pizza.
A pizza pregame with Pals, Pepsi, and pizza.
Totally.
Thanks, Matthew Pafford.
Order online before games and you can win prizes like Super Bowl 57 tickets.
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to start the second quarter of play. Delta leading this one 16-12. And Jim, your take on the first quarter?
First quarter, good defense, good rebounding by both teams. A little shaky offensive end. It calls for the good defense. Had a lot of turnovers on both teams. Delta's got a 4-point lead. Our Lady Indians, we got 6 players with 2 points apiece. That's how we got our 12 points. So we're spreading the ball around. Just got to score more, Adam. Got to score more. Lady Trojans get the ball here to start the second quarter, up 16-12 as we start the second quarter.
So Delta again in their road black uniforms. That three-pointer is off the mark, no good. And that's been one thing that's kind of helped ICC in this cold stretch is the fact that Delta just hasn't taken the high percentage shots. But once again, more turnovers for the Indians as there's a travel on that attempt there. So Delta with the basketball. ICC extending the defense well beyond the three-point line. And they are going to go to what looks to be a 2-3 zone here. So as maybe some of the fouls mounting up against ICC, causing Coach Porter to go to that zone as there's a drive inside. The shot is up, and that has to be a foul, and it is. I mean, it don't have to be a foul, but it was.
No doubt about it. We can cut into this lead, down 16-12. Just started the second quarter, 9:17 left until halftime.
So the Indians will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. I believe this is Vic heading to the line again. Got that long hair kind of blocking the number from us. Is that first free throw bouncing? Bouncing, yes. Snuck its way in. Second free throw, that one off the mark, no good. And that was Vic on those free throw attempts. 3-point contest. 6 has been the largest lead of the night for Delta, 2 for ICC. Delta trying to go inside, use some of the size to their advantage. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Step back, three-pointer on its way. No, they're going to say it was a 2.
2, okay.
So their foot was on the line as she released that one. But either way, Jim, it was, as you said, a pretty shot. Knocked down deep there in the shot clock.
Delta with a 5-point lead, 18-13. 8.5 minutes left until halftime.
Indians have got to find some consistency or somebody that can score here as that shot partially blocked as it is put up. Delta now wants to get out and run. Layup on the other end is good. That's Jones with the basket, and ICC needs a timeout. Timeout on the floor. The lead, the largest of the night here for Delta, 20-13. We'll take the break with them and be back with more right after this.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
And welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. 8:18 to go here. Delta with a hot start to start the second quarter, as they're currently on a 4-1 run, taking a 20-13 lead here. It is their largest lead of the night now at 7.
Adam, you mentioned good start for the Lady Trojans here in the second period. They've led most of the game and now extended this lead to 7 points. As you mentioned, 8:10 left until halftime. Lady Trojans 20, Lady Indians 13.
Like ICC has got their starters, or the original starting 5, back on the floor. Carruthers wants the 3. That one off the back iron, no good. That's who you got to get hot here in this contest. It's going to be CC to see if she can get some scoring going here, as that layup was airballed and taken away by ICC. Up to Golden, but just a bad pass there, as Delta did a great job of getting back in transition. And they forced yet again another turnover by ICC. Delta with it, wanting to drive baseline. They get it. The shot is up, halfway down, no good. And the rebound ripped down by the Indians. Well, you can tell Delta is not wanting ICC to get any transition points. As soon as the shot is up, they've got 3 people back on the other side of the floor.
And a good job of them, because we feed off our defense, fast breaks, that gets our rhythm going, and they've stopped us so far tonight.
Long 2-pointer on its way, no good.
And they're hitting the boards, only getting 1 shot on the offensive end, Adam.
So the Trojans with it as they drive it inside, kick it out. Switch sides of the floor now. Go up top, 3-point basket. That one's off the mark, no good. And the rebound pulled down that time by Reeves. Reeves is another one ICC would like to see get some rhythm offensively.
And she's very capable.
Extra pass underneath is going to be out of bounds, and they're going to say last touch by Delta. Good extra pass, but once again, Delta making the extra effort plays they need to break up those type of plays from ICC. Remind you, only 1 game tonight here on the ICC Sports Network. The men are on the road at Delta. You can watch that game on YouTube. Just search MDCC Trojans. That's MDCC Trojans. That's their page that you can watch the game on tonight there, as that one should be pretty close to tipping off by now.
Right, it's 6 o'clock. Adam, Delta got the rebound. As a matter of fact, the ball went out of bounds. Delta gets the ball up 20-13, has the ball 6:16 left until halftime.
That 3-point shot's off the mark, no good, and that's going to be a foul. And that's not necessarily one you're going to be mad at if you're Coach Porter, is that's a foul for Howell, who was trying to get that rebound and was outsized and tried to just use that extra hip to get a little bit of an advantage there. In other words, a hustle foul.
No doubt about it, and it's one you can live with.
So the Trojans with the basketball. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Swinging around the perimeter. And there's going to be a charge. And yep.
Got to.
They talked amongst themselves about it, and they agreed as number 22 for Delta. That was Robinson. Lowered the shoulder and brought the boom on the drive, and that is going to be her second foul of the contest. 6 minutes to go until halftime. ICC yet to make a basket here in the second quarter. They trail this one 20-13. Ball fake, extra pass, and they're going to call it travel. And that was the correct call, as she just picked that pivot foot up right before she went to dribble that time. And just unfortunate break there for ICC because the shot actually fell.
Which we badly needed, Adam.
That was Dixon who got it to fall, but the travel takes the points off the board.
We've been stuck at 20-13 for a while now. 5.5 minutes left till halftime. Delta up by 7 with the ball underneath. They're up by 9, largest lead of the game.
Yeah, they went for the steal, couldn't get it, and Delta made ICC pay there. 22-13 now is the score, 5.5 to play. Indians with it, nearly turn it over there. Tough defense here out of Delta. ICC is all out of sorts right now. 10 seconds on the shot clock as they drive inside. Wild shot put up no good. And Jim, as you talked about it, Delta only limiting ICC to one and done on the offensive end. Great transition basket put up and good that time by Banks. And ICC made it to think about a timeout here. Yes, they do. 11, largest lead of the night here for the Trojans. We're going to take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Dark or empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Cagle Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. Cagle Eye Center.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 4:54 to go here as we reset in the second quarter. Adam Gore, Jim Ingram here in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. If you'd like to contribute to ICC women's basketball program, you can do so by becoming a member of the Indian Club. Visit iccms.edu/Indian Club. You'll see your options there and numerous ways to help support Lady Indians basketball through the Indian Club. Well, Jim, Indians only 1 point so far here in the quarter. What does ICC need to do to start finding their rhythm offensively?
Adam, we're turning the ball over multiple times. I thought we did then, but he said we got the ball, thank goodness. Delta's playing really good defense. We're not in a rhythm offensively. We're only shooting once. They're getting rebounds. We got to find a way to get our offensive flow in. Our defense has been okay, but we got to have some offense. That's why we're down by 11.
Well, the men's game, they tipped off a little bit behind that 6 o'clock mark. They are now rolling down there at Delta.
Go ahead, Adam. I'm sorry.
ICC, I was going to say, trailing this one 24-13. So we're both on the same page there. Try to go that extra pass. Got to get the shot up. 5 seconds on the shot clock. That was not Reeves. That was Dixon who drove inside, had her shot blocked. And now we'll have 2 seconds on the shot clock here for ICC, so they're going to have to do something in a hurry. They get it in. Quick shots put up. It's off the mark, and that will be a shot clock violation. So nicely done defensively.
You got to give the Lady Trojans credit. Their defensive rebounding has been superior tonight, especially now in the second quarter.
Delta kicks it out for the three-pointer, and it's good. And, Jim, that might really and truly be the difference in the contest right now. It's the fact that Delta hitting threes, ICC, I don't know if they've hit one yet.
They hadn't. They've not hit a three. And we're down by 14 with 4 minutes until halftime. We've got to chip away here. Finally get a basket underneath. Needed that one.
Big basket.
Cuts it to 12, 27-15, 3:50 until halftime.
That was Dixon who allowed the traffic to clear and was able to get the basket to fall. That shot's off the mark, no good, and the rebound to ICC. So the Indians need to go on a run here. Tried to drive inside, kick it out, thought about the long two, ball fakes, now outside to Hall for three.
Needed
got
that.
it. Big basket there, and ICC's offense has come to life, and Delta needs a timeout. We're going to take the time. I'll tell you what, let's do this. Instead of taking the timeout, let's take a break and take a peek in at the men's game going on down at Mississippi Delta.
Jackson, another triple good for Richard Jackson. He's got all 6 Trojan points to open here tonight. Jackson coming into tonight shooting 43.8% from three-point land. He's 2 for 2 tonight. Robinson down low, goes up strong and puts it in. First bucket for Rock Robinson. We've got a timeout on the floor as the Indians cut the lead 6-4. We'll take a quick timeout here on the.
And welcome back after that live look in there on the men's game. You heard it was 6-4 the score in favor of Delta. They have the scoreboard up, but it's not updating the score, so that's going to make updating Twitter interesting tonight. But either way it goes, Jim, ICC right now on a 5-0 run, and that's what they needed to get back in this one and show a little bit of life offensively.
No doubt about it. And you talk about we hadn't had much offense. Katie Beth Hall hit the three. She's the leading scorer with 3 points for the Indians so far.
8 seconds now on the shot clock. ICC trying to come up with a stop to see if they can continue to chip into this lead here. 14 has been the largest of the night, and then there's the turnover, and that's what they were looking for. It's either going to be a turnover or a shot clock violation, so a big stop there by the Lady Indians.
.245 until halftime, 27-18. Lady Trojans up by 9. Lady Indians are trying to cut into that lead more. Shots no good, rebound, loose ball, picked up by the Lady Trojans.
Yeah, Beckley had a good look at the layup, just couldn't get it to fall, and ICC couldn't chase down the loose ball. Baseline jumper on its way left short, ICC with the rebound. Nobody running with Naylor that time, so she backs it back out, and that's going to be a bumping foul called on Delta. That's going to be their 3rd foul. Substitutions coming in the game here for ICC. That's going to be number 13, Owens, into the contest. And no clue. I can't read the numbers this far away.
No way. It's a member of the Lady Trojans basketball team.
Again, that substitution brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. They're going to meet Monday night at 8:08 due to the basketball game against Northeast. Owen inside out to go to Hall for 3. That one off the back iron, no good. Rare offensive rebound, put back, no. 3rd time, not a charm.
Good hustle by the Lady Indians, just wouldn't fall.
Now here comes Delta on the other end, trying to get out in transition. ICC gets back nicely that time. Oh, beautiful extra pass. Layup is good. Nobody there to help defensively. Delta takes advantage and pushes the lead back to 11. So Owens with the basketball now. Swings it over to the right side of the floor. Skip pass. Katie Beth for 3. That one's going to be back iron, no good. Long rebound's going to be chased down, and Delta had it. And I think they're going to call a foul on ICC as the player took a stumble and a spill into the chairs on the far side of the floor.
I think both players are shaking up here.
As both of them slow to get up, and I'll just be honest with you, that was me. I wouldn't get up.
I understand. I couldn't get up. I don't know if I wouldn't get up. I couldn't get up.
So that foul whistled on Howell, and that's going to be her 3rd foul. That's tough.
Got to get her out of the game, Adam.
29-18, Delta with the lead and the basketball. Nice extra pass, just lost the handle on it for a moment. Kick it out, baseline jumper on its way. That one off the mark, no good. Long rebound to Delta, but they lose it out of bounds. Nice hustle play that time by Delta to try to keep it alive. That was Stewart chasing it down, but couldn't get to it. Jim, 1:06 to go here. If you're ICC, you'd like to get this thing right around 6, I think is reasonable before halftime.
No doubt about it. We got to hit some shots here. Down by 11, a minute until halftime.
So Hall with the basketball. Delta, again, tough defense has been their call here in the first half of play. As that ball's going to be out of bounds, it will stay with Delta. And Beckley doing a good job of getting to the basket, just Delta playing smart and staying straight up and not committing fouls to put her on the free throw line. Jumper in the paint, back iron, no good. Again, the iron unkind for ICC. And that's got to be a charge, and it is. Nice take there by Beckley as she got just outside that arch, was able to take one for the team there. And now ICC's got to turn this into points.
Got to score the 5th charge in the first half. 3 on us, 2 on them.
Hall's open for 3. Got it.
Needed it.
Big basket there. Makes it a 29-21 contest. Delta just lost Hall that time, and she made them pay. Running scoop shots off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, shot blocked. Loose ball in the paint, and ICC comes away with it. 6 seconds to go. India's going to have to try to put something up in a hurry. Layup, yes!
Adam,
count
you're
it.
a prophet. You said 6, and it is 6.
And that's where the Lady Indians get it at halftime. 29-23. ICC finishes strong to make it a 29-23 score here at halftime. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to take and watch as much of the first half of the men's game as ICC leads at 11-8 out at Delta. So let's take a break and be back with more part of Little Caesars halftime show here from Fulton.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with the Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra checking app.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
Little Caesars Detroit-style deep dish pizza has caramelized crispy cheese edges and a soft, chewy center. Do you love it, Matthew Stafford?
I'm not a walking billboard.
Okay, never mind.
Pizza, pizza.
Get Little Caesars Detroit-style deep dish pizza for just $8.99.
Pizza, pizza. It's the Little Caesars Pizza pregame with Pals, Pepsi, and pizza.
A pizza pregame with Pals, Pepsi, and pizza.
Totally.
Thanks, Matthew Pafford.
Order online before games and you can win prizes like Super Bowl 57 tickets.
Pizza, pizza.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family,
Roll Tide! Little Caesars Detroit-style deep dish pizza has caramelized crispy cheese edges and a soft, chewy center. Do you love it, Matthew Stafford?
I'm not a walking billboard.
Okay, never mind.
Pizza, pizza.
Get Little Caesars Detroit-style deep dish pizza for just $8.99.
Pizza, pizza. It's the Little Caesars Pizza pregame with Pals, Pepsi, and pizza.
A pizza pregame with Pals, Pepsi, and pizza.
Totally.
Thanks, Matthew Pafford.
Order online before games and you can win prizes, like Super Bowl 57 tickets. Pizza.
Foster's first rims off, no good. A couple more subs come in. Eddie Page wears number 24. And number 0, Chris Minton, will check in for the Indians. Marshall's second rims out. Robinson pulls it down for the Indians. They go to Minton. Short jumper left side won't go. Jackson has the rebound for the Trojans. Jennings pull-up jumper right elbow, no, but he is fouled. Then we'll go to the line. I'll charge that to Chris Minton, his first, team third. Jennings at the line, shooting 69.6%. And gets his first up and through his first point of the night. Tico Lott will check in for MDCC. Freshman guard out of Greenville will check in for Richard Jackson. As Jennings gets the kind bounce there. 2 points for Jordan Jennings. That cuts the Indian lead to 4 with 13 minutes to go here in the first half. Robinson cut off, gets it to Minton. Good defense there out of the Trojans. Robinson fires a 3. Marshall pulls down the rebound. I beg your pardon, Foster with the rebound. Now Foster wants a 3, leaves it short. Lee pulls it down the floor to a wide open Robinson. Can't get it to fall, but Page is there for the putback. First bucket of the night for Eddie Page. Lead is back to 6 for the Indians. Lott dribbling out front, tries to drive the lane, splits a couple of defenders, but the Indians come away with a steal. Robinson down the floor, right-handed layup good for Robinson. He's got 6. And the Indians have their largest lead of the night, now 20-12. Jones pull-up jumper just inside the arc. First bucket of the night for Jaron Jones. Freshman guard out of Chicago, Illinois. Marshall dishes inside and an easy two-handed stuff for Eddie Page. Trojans lost Page defensively there. The lead back to 8 for ICC. Jennings works around Robinson, hangs in the lane, floater, no, but Foster is there for the putback. 4 points for Jeremiah Foster. Lee pulls up left elbow. Won't fall. Lott pulls it down for the Trojans. Now Jennings drives the lane. We've got an offensive foul. They'll charge that to Foster, his first. Ducksworth and Jackson back into the game. We're also going to see Nathan Fernholtz check in for the first time tonight. Lee with a baseline floater, no. Go inside to Page, cut off by a triple team. And we've got a whistle and a foul. They'll charge it to Tico Lott, his first. Team 5th on MDCC. Amari Marshall inbounds to Page, and his second flush of the night. 6 points for Eddie Page. Trojans struggling a little bit right now with the defensive pressure from the Indians. Fernholtz out front to Lott. Lott drives right side, pull-up jumper, no, but he's fouled.
Little Caesars Detroit-style deep dish pizza has caramelized crispy cheese edges and a soft, chewy center. Do you love it, Matthew Stafford?
I'm not a walking billboard.
Okay, never mind.
Pizza, pizza.
Get Little Caesars Detroit-style deep dish pizza for just $8.99.
Pizza, pizza.
It's a Little Caesars Pizza pregame with Pals, Pepsi, and pizza.
A pizza pregame with Pals, Pepsi, and pizza.
Totally.
Thanks, Matthew Pafford.
Order online before games and you can win prizes like Super Bowl 57 tickets.
Pizza, pizza.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with the Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra checking app.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Little Caesars Detroit-style deep dish pizza has caramelized crispy cheese edges and a soft, chewy center. Do you love it, Matthew Stafford?
I'm not a walking billboard.
Okay, never mind.
Pizza, pizza.
Get Little Caesars Detroit-style deep dish pizza for just $8.99.
Pizza, pizza.
It's a Little Caesars Pizza pregame with Pals, Pepsi, and pizza.
A pizza pregame with Pals, Pepsi, and pizza.
Totally.
Thanks, Matthew Pafford.
Order online before games and you can win prizes like Super Bowl 57 tickets.
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We get set to start the second half of play. ICC is trailed as much as 14 in the contest, was able to make it a 6-point game at halftime, 29-23. And Jim, your thoughts on the first half?
Great run by the Indians late in the second period. Let's be honest, Lady Trojans outplayed us most of the half. But we made a run there. We're down by 11 with a minute left, cut it to 6. You called it, Adam. Great job. And we got to keep going here. We got the ball to start the third period.
ICC in their home white, Delta in their road black. 3-point basket on its way. That one's off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, put back. No, but there is a foul. Well, we appreciate our friends over at Mississippi Delta for the live stream in the men's game that you was able to watch part of there at halftime. Saw a couple of dunks from the Indians. They lead that one 24-16 with about 8 minutes to go in the first half there at Delta. So this is going to be Golden at the free throw line. Her first free throw, good. Well, Jim, this is where ICC, they do a good job of driving to the basket, drawing fouls, and getting to the free throw line, but Delta has been very disciplined defensively tonight, not to swat at shots, not to commit those fouls. So ICC really hasn't been able to get to the free throw line that often. There was a missed shot, up no good. Rebound put back no good by Carruthers, and now it's going to be a jump ball, and this should be possession arrow in favor of Delta since ICC got the ball to start the second half.
Adam, we've done a good job here. The last minute of the second period, now the first minute of the third period. Most of the game we're down 7 or 8 points. We've cut it to 5 now with 9:20 left in the third period.
This is the first conference game of the year for both squads. There's a drive to the basket. Layup is no good, and a blocking foul. She was inside the arch trying to take the charge that time. So this should send Delta to the free throw line. That one is going to be whistled on, well, waiting for the scoreboard. It's showing Vic, but Vic is not on the floor.
Correct.
So apparently they're just not going to update the fouls.
She made the first one, Adam. Extends the lead back out to 6. Shooting the second free throw. Makes it. They're 2 of 4 tonight from free throw line. The Indians are 4 of 6 tonight from the free throw line.
I believe that last foul was going to be called on Beckley. Nice pass underneath, and Golden wasn't ready for it. Then gets the loose ball, puts it back up in and good. Good job of not getting frustrated, being in the right spot at the right time, and getting that loose ball and 2 points to keep ICC within striking distance here in the third quarter. Delta thought about the long 2. Now they kick it back out, drive inside. Floater in the paint. Kiss off the glass is good. Renaissance bank shot. Good for Delta.
That was Robinson, number 22.
ICC tries to drive in. Now kicks it off to Naylor. She traveled. Yep. Thought we might have got a break there on a foul call, but she did take that extra step before putting the ball down. So a tough break there for ICC. And that's kind of been the tail of the tape for Lady Indians tonight. It's been just turnovers just haven't gone their way.
No doubt about it. And give Lady Trojans some credit. They played great defense tonight. They have the ball. 7-point lead. 8:20 left in the third period.
That's going to be a moving screen.
Moving screen, no doubt.
Well, that's one thing that you can tell the officials have been told to pay better attention to this season on basically all levels of basketball, because you're seeing it called a lot more here on the JUCO level. Of course, unfortunately, watching my Notre Dame team play this year, we get called for it a lot as well. So Beckley with the basketball is going to drop it off on the wing. ICC needs to get a string of points put together, see if they can climb back into this one. They've led as much as 2 in the contest, trailed as many as 14.
And down only by 7 right now. 8 minutes left in the third period.
And Delta just all over ICC defensively. And Jim, nobody for ICC really moving without the basketball to help out in that situation.
And only 4 seconds to get a shot off here, Adam.
And that ball's going to be slapped away. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll stay with ICC as 1 second came off the shot clock. I'll call that a break.
That was a break. I was looking to see maybe 1 second left on the shot clock.
So the Indians going to have to hurry. NBA range 3. It clipped the rim, so it will stay alive here. Good job by Carruthers, having the wherewithal to not only get that shot up, but the strength to get it there. 3-pointer for the Indians. That one off the back iron, no good, and the rebound to the Trojans. Now Delta's wanting to get out and run. Other end, layup is no good, but we've got a foul. ICC fans going to argue that one, but she was inside that arch.
No doubt about it. Too far underneath.
Old school basketball, that would have been a charge.
It's Beckley's third, I believe, Adam.
And that one hurts there as Beckley, the catalyst for this team, a two-sport star here at ICC. See her during the softball season.
Can you see the number who's shooting free throws?
That is going to be 24 at the
Thank
line
you,
here.
Sir. Copeland.
Her first free throw is up in and good.
They missed their first 2 and they've hit their last 3. Maybe we can jinx her and she'll miss this one. And I mean that politely. I know we got some Delta people listening, but hey, we're pulling for the Indians and she missed it.
There you go, Mr. Jim. Spoken into existence there on that miss. And now here comes ICC on the other end. Hall checked in during that last free throw exchange. Delta, again, man, they're just all over ICC tonight defensively. The Indians have not found an answer for it just yet. Golden drives inside. Her shot is off the mark, no good. But she comes back to get the ball and keep it alive for ICC. Then the shot was blocked and somehow stayed in bounds. And Delta gets the basketball. My, oh my, what a weird transition of basketball there. Jumpers off the mark, no good. Rebound to the Indians.
Indians with the ball, down by 8. 7 minutes left in the third period.
Wide open.
There
Golden
you go.
with the layup. Big basket there for ICC. Kind of settles things down there. Has a good job by Shayla to come in and just kind of fill in that zone where they weren't that time, and was able to get that layup to fall.
That's the first lapse, really a big lapse I've seen tonight from Delta's defense.
That is true, and that may be one thing ICC tries to take in their advantage here. They have went to the bench a little bit deeper than Delta has, so they might try to wear them out a little bit as this game progresses. More substitutions into the game here for ICC. These substitutions being brought to you by the Cagle Eye Center. They have been providing comprehensive eye care for Itawamba County and the surrounding areas for many, many years now. Set up your appointment by calling 862-EYES. That's 862-EYES. Running shot in the paint's no good. 3 players for ICC around the ball and nearly turned it over. Hall for 3, big if it goes. That one short, no good. Well, that was the shot. That was the shot you wanted there. Delta back, had the ball stripped, and Hall comes away with it. Up the floor they go. ICC, rare transition basket. And then she's fouled. Good foul by Delta. Unfortunately for ICC, the shot wouldn't fall. The reason why I say a good foul by Delta, they kept that from being an easy layup attempt. So now this will send Howell to the free throw line. That's where the Indians can keep chipping into this lead here, trailing 34-28, 5:54 to go in the third quarter. That free throw no good. Looking at the men's game, it's 24-22 ICC with the lead over Delta with about 4.5 to play until halftime. That free throw, neither one of them good. Just to tell the tape tonight, when Lady Indians need to make something happen to get back into this one, they just haven't been able to do so.
Adam, we're down by 6. We're down by 14, so we're hanging around. Got to play good defense here. Third period, 5.5 minutes left. Delta with the ball, up by 6.
10 seconds now on the shot clock to drive inside. Wild shot put up no good. And a nice rebound there. Good block out underneath that time by Reeves. And now here come the Indians, wanting to push on the other end. Bounce pass, just got to be ready for the basketball. Lathan didn't see it coming that time. Was thinking about maybe the layup before she had the ball.
34-28. Delta with the ball with a 6-point lead. 5 minutes, 15 seconds left in the third period.
Delta now working around the perimeter. Trying to feed it inside, and they do so, and shot is going to be up, no good. Carruthers with the rebound. She's wanting to get out and run, sees a trap, throws it away, throws away from it. 3-point basket for the Indians. That one off the side of the backboard, no good, and there's going to be a reach-in foul called on the Indians.
Adam, we've been at 34-28 for a while.
We have.
Lady Trojans have the ball. 4:45 left in the third period.
As we talked about, first game back in about a month for both teams, so knew it was going to take some while to knock off some rust, but both teams still trying to get that done offensively tonight. 4.5 to play now, and ICC trails at 34-28. Delta works it down to 5 seconds. Baseline jumper, good. Nice possession there by Delta as they were able to work the shot clock down to 5 seconds and got the baseline jumper to fall that time by Robinson. Lead back to 8. Jumper, kiss off the glass, good.
That was Howell, I believe.
Howell with the Renaissance Bank bank shot. Renaissance Bank, they are the bank that understands you. Visit RenaissanceBank.com to find out why. Of course, they run those SEC shorts on Renaissance Nation. There's a shot put up, it's no good, so you can see those as well at RenaissanceBank.com.
I believe we got a foul there, Adam. We're down 36-30. Delta going to the free throw line.
We also want to talk about Samstown Market. They're your source for fresh meat, produce, dairy, and local products. They're located at Highway 371 North, or as we like to say, they're right there in the heart of Manatachee. Stop by and see Sam Ferris and all the fine folks at Samstown Market today to tell them thank you for sponsoring tonight's action. I told them thank you by spending a little bit of money with them over the break.
Got some great meat, don't they, Adam?
They do. So anytime I fire up the grill, it's going to be coming from Samstown Market right there in Manatachee. Second free throw was left short, no good, but the offensive rebound put back in another foul on the Indians, and That's going to be the 5th foul, and so Delta will be in the bonus situation for the remaining 3:50 here in the third quarter.
I'm sorry, Delta's 3 from 8 from free throw line. We're only 4 for 8. That could come down very important into the game.
That free throw is no good. We also want to mention State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland. For all your insurance needs, whether it be home, auto, or life, give State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland a call at 862-9648. That's 862-9648. Get a free quote when you schedule your appointment today. That last free throw was good. Drive inside for Carruthers. She's hammered, couldn't get the shot to fall, but now she'll go back to the free throw line.
We need her to be aggressive because she can fill it up when she gets hot. Good drive by Shamai. She missed a couple threes, found the opening there, went inside, got the foul, need to make these free throws at them.
First free throw, that one good.
There you go.
Jim, you remember at one point in the first half you said, hey, we haven't seen a lot of free throws tonight.
now we're adding
That's
up.
what we said.
Yep.
They'll eventually come back around and make up for that. Second free
Good
throw,
job.
good. Nice trip to the line there for Carruthers. Keeps it at a 5-point contest. We talked about it. ICC is trailed by as much as 14. Cut it down to 6 at halftime, but 5 has kind of been that number that they just can't get over that hump. So Delta getting in some substitutions in this situation. We also want to talk about the ICC Wesley Foundation. They're located right across the street from us here at the Davis Event Center. They worship on Tuesday nights. You can follow them on Instagram or Facebook at ICC Wesley. So Delta with the basketball, 3:33 to go here in the third quarter. 37-32 is the score. Delta being a little bit more patient on the offensive end. So they want to try to work some of this clock in their favor. 7 seconds now on the shot clock. Make it 5. Skipping into the corner, 2 seconds. Long shot is off the mark, no good. But ICC got it. Now they want to work it up the floor to Golden. Golden couldn't find it. No, saves it with the hustle. Running shot is up and no good. Rebound being fought for. Jump ball should belong to ICC. And it does. What a hustle there by Golden to keep that play alive. Wasn't quite ready for it in transition. So ICC will keep it on the baseline, a fresh 20 seconds on the shot clock. Long 2. That one off the mark, no good. Rebound. Bounced off the leg of Reeves and into the hands of Delta. Big opportunity missed there by the Indians. Quickly down the other end, that's going to be, they're going to call it a blocking foul.
Too far underneath, I believe.
I think you're right on that one, as Hall will be hit for the foul there.
I don't believe she was shooting, though, Adam.
I think that's
How many fouls is that?
Well, they're going to put them on the line because they were in the bonus.
Bonus, I got you.
And that's going to be another big foul there. Hall has had the hot hand for ICC, and really they're not going to put him at the free throw line. They're going to say it's a player control foul. No. They should be at the free throw line. ICC's got 5 fouls on them. And
yeah, that's a good point, Adam.
Yeah, so Indians, if they can get a stop here, it's going to catch a break because Delta should be shooting free throws.
And no one, the coach of Delta, no one is.
Yeah, I'm saying nobody's told anything to the coach there.
Unless the scoreboard is wrong.
Unless the scoreboard's wrong. That could be
mistaken.
Yeah, could be true there, too. Eight seconds on the shot clock. Delta trying to drive baseline. Looks to go on the inside. It's slapped away. And Carruthers comes away with the loose ball. Driving the paint.
Nice.
Gets off the glass is good. Big basket there. Makes it a 3-point contest. And Delta needs a timeout. It's a full timeout. We're going to take it with them and be back with more right after this.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
And welcome back. 2:22 here as we reset out of the timeout. ICC has made it a three-point contest. 37-34 is your score. Here, they're at halftime at Delta, but they've cleared the scoreboard, so we'll have to try to catch that score. They're like the Indians were up at the break. So Delta with it, coming out of that timeout. Needed good possession here for the Trojans. Beautiful extra pass on the baseline. Wild shot was put up, no good, but a pair of Indians fighting over the rebound. It goes out of bounds, last touch by ICC.
2 minutes left in the third period. Indians down by 3. Lady Indians down by 3. Mississippi Delta Lady Trojans up 37-34. 2:04 left in the third period.
So Delta all on the baseline as they get the shot clock corrected there, back into 13 seconds. And we've got a foul away from the ball. And that's going to be a foul on Delta. And so both teams, according to the scoreboard, are in the bonus now. We saw a situation earlier where Delta probably should have had 2 free throws that were not rewarded. ICC is going to lead at 32-24 in men's action at halftime. That's on the road. And a big basket there for Reeves. And it's a one-point contest.
Great job by the Lady Indians cutting this down to 1 with 1:40 left in the third period. Another turnover, Adam.
Now here comes ICC on the break. Layup is going to be up, no good, but there is a foul. Good foul on the part of Delta. Didn't give her the easy layup. Going to make her earn it from the free throw line as this will be Vic heading to the line. And a pair of free throws will give ICC their first lead in quite a while. ICC has trailed as much as 14 in this contest, and they've got it down to 1 right now. So this is Vic heading to the charity stripe. First one, back iron, no good. Looked good, just didn't quite get the bend in her knees that she needed there to take a little bit off that touch. Second one, though, bottom.
There we go.
Tie contest, 37-37. Indians have rallied from 14. That ball's going to go out of bounds, last touched by Carruthers. Jim, we talked about it, conditioning being a factor in the game. I think we're starting to see the beginnings of that kind of hurting Delta here as ICC seems to be the aggressor now. As there's a nice move to the basket. Shots up, no good, but a foul. As soon as I say that, then Jones shows that she's still got some juice left in the tank as well.
Adam, you're right. First half, there weren't many fouls called by either team, and people get tired. You start getting a little tired. You kind of reach your hand out a lot more, and we've seen a lot of fouls here in the third period, in the fourth period coming up.
That first free throw is no good, and Jim, we talked about it. Free throws could be big in this one, and right now it's proving to be the point. Second one good.
38-37. Lady Trojans with a 1-point lead. Indians have the ball, 1:15 left in the third period.
Turnaround jumper from the key, bouncing around, no good. Good look, just couldn't get it to fall. And another rebound, one and done. That time goes the Indians on the offensive end. Nice ball movement by Delta. Sets up a three. It's off the mark, no good. And the rebound chased down by ICC. And the shot is good.
Good job. Golden breaking to the basket. Got the great feed. Lady Indians with a 39-38 lead. 40 seconds left in the third period.
So Delta needs a good possession this trip down the floor. ICC would love to find a stop. Jones had it slapped away. Golden chases it down, but good hustle by Delta to keep it and get it back. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Three-pointer, no. Rebound to Carruthers. Now ICC wanting to get out in transition. Bounce pass forward. Layup is no good. Oh, beautiful bounce pass. Just couldn't finish. And Delta dodges a big-time bullet there. Trojans for three. No good, but an offensive rebound is too strong. Third time is not a charm, and the ball's going to go out of bounds with 1.5 seconds. And Jim, the Indians dodged. We talked about Delta dodging the bullet. The Indians dodged a big one there as well.
You're right, Adam. We got the ball. We're going to be up by one here at the end of the third period.
We're going to take the break and hear a few words from our sponsors and be back with more. ICC 39, Delta 38.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
And welcome back as we start the fourth quarter play. ICC up in this one 39-38. And Jim, your thoughts on the third quarter?
Good job by the Lady Indians. They played a lot of players at them. I think it tired out the Lady Trojans. I think that's the major reason we got a 1-point lead here starting the fourth period. Fatigue and great effort by the Lady Indians.
Baseline drive, and that's going to be a reach-in foul on Golden. And Jim, we talked about, we thought fatigue might be a factor in this one, and it could be gut check time for both these teams, and who can dig deep and who can find that reserve fuel, if you will, to find a way to win this contest.
No doubt about it, Adam. We're up 39-38. We just started the fourth period. Delta has the ball.
And that's a travel.
She's walked.
Ooh, they're going to call a foul, though, on the Indians, so a big-time break there for Delta. For just now joining us, ICC has trailed as much as 14 in this contest. 14 in the second, or no, they got it down to 6 at halftime and kind of battled back and forth and eventually took that 1-point lead into the fourth quarter. Men's action, ICC is on the road at Delta. They're leading 32-26. That's at halftime. The first free throw was good. We're tied now at 39. Second free throw, that one's no good, and the Indians ripped down the rebound.
39 apiece, 9.5 minutes left in the ball game. Lady Indians have the ball.
And there's going to be a bumping foul. Let's call that a makeup foul, makeup call on that foul on the other end there. Little to no contact on that one as ICC drove baseline. So we'll get more substitutions into the game here as ICC will have it on the baseline. 21 seconds on the shot clock, 9:24 to go here in the contest.
That's a big foul. Robinson, their leading scorer with 10 points, just picked up her fourth foul and had to go out of the ball game.
And that's going to be a bank shot in there by Golden.
It counts.
ICC matching their largest lead of the night at 2.
And Golden now has 10 points, leading the team.
And there's going to be a pushing foul called here on the Indians. And I feel like we're going to have a long fourth quarter because when people get tired, they start reaching, they start making those type of fouls, and you're starting to see that on both sides of the floor. That foul whistled on Dixon, her second. She'll check out. That's going to be the third team foul on the Indians, so that will be worth noting there with 9:05 to go in the contest.
Yes, in 1 minute we picked up 3 fouls.
3-point basket, back iron, no good. Long rebound, though, corralled by Delta. Try to go with it inside, and a good job by Reeves to flash in front of that one, slap it out of bounds, and allow the defense to reset. Well, somehow now it's 32-26 at halftime, and they haven't started playing yet in Delta. So we don't really know what that halftime score truly was. We just know the Indians are up, and that's how we hope they finish the night. Again, ICC doing a good job adjusting defensively to that high-low set that Delta was successful with there in the first half. Golden long two, yes!
She's on fire. She's got 12 points to lead the team.
Big basket there, and ICC now leads this one 43-39. A big basket knocked down by Golden. As you said, Jim, she is starting to heat up and catch on fire here for the Indians in the fourth quarter.
And our largest lead of the game, Adam.
So Delta with the basketball. Need to find an answer here on the other end, and that's going to be a foul called on Carruthers. Well, I want to say that not fatigue as they let that one go pretty much through the first 3 quarters, and they've called that on Delta and ICC here in the fourth. So, again, as long as you call it consistently, that's what we're asking, even though you hadn't called it in the last 3 quarters. Kidding. Well, not really, but just trying to cover up for that one. Delta with the basketball now, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Nice drive inside, and contact by the Indians will send Delta to the charity stripe.
I believe that's Golden's foul. How many does she have, Adam? Hopefully we'll see it.
Yep, it's going to be her third. So that, unfortunately, though, is the 5th team foul on the Indians. To only 1 foul called here on Delta in the fourth quarter. And that first free throw is good.
43-40. Lady Indians up by 3. Delta trying to cut it to 2 at the free throw line. And they do not.
Big miss there as Reeves collects the rebound for the Indians. ICC leads it by 3. Their largest lead of the night was 4, and we've got a timeout taken here by the Indians. Timeout on the floor. Let's take it with them. Hear a few words from our sponsors and be back with more right after this.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
And welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. ICC 43, Delta 40. 7:59 to go here in the fourth quarter. Adam Gore, Jim Ingram, Raphael Henry bringing this action this evening from Fulton. Opening night in conference play for ICC and Delta. ICC 8-1 on the year, 6-3 was the record of Delta coming into this one. Drive inside and another touch foul. And Jim, what?
They didn't call that first 3
quarters.
quarters.
To say first 3 quarters didn't even get remotely close to calling those type fouls. But again, they're calling it on the other end of the floor, so you can't really fuss right now.
Be consistent. What's the wording?
Consistently inconsistent.
Gotcha.
Golden wants another one. That one off the mark, no good. Beautiful block out underneath that time by Washington, and she wants to push it up the floor here for the Trojans. Nobody picks her up. She goes coast to coast and finishes strong.
Give her credit.
1-point contest, 43-42.
Well, she said, hey, if I'm going to get the rebound, I'm going to go score.
And she did. And so now ICC needs to find an answer this trip down on the offensive end. In trouble, picks up her dribble. Somebody's got to come help her, and They slap it away, so she was able to get it back now. Beckley trying to drive underneath, drops it off. Layup is going to be challenged. It's no good. Rebound out of bounds, and it's going to be last touched by ICC. Jim, I don't know if I've ever seen this many missed layups in the game.
Right. If you mentioned there's fatigue setting in, even fatigue for the officials. I think they're blowing the whistle more. They're tired.
It's been a long break for everybody.
43-42, Lady Indians up by 1. We're in the fourth period. Delta has the ball. 7 minutes left in the fourth period. Indians on the rebound. Got a fast break here, Adam.
Vic puts the shot up. It's no good. Her second one's no good as well. Loose ball is going to go out of bounds and will stay with ICC. Again, just close range shots. That's going to haunt Coach Porter tonight in her dreams.
No, that and the fatigue is setting in. People are tired. They're leaving it short. A lot of hand checking, a lot of touch fouls. But we still have a lead, 43-42, 6:52 left in the ball game, and we also have the ball.
Long two-pointer. That one's off the back iron. No good. Nothing but black shirts on the inside to get that rebound again. Washington with the board. And she thinks one thing and one thing only when she gets that rebound. I'm going to the basket. This time she flips it underneath to her teammate. Beautiful basket there. And the lead now back to Delta, 44-43. 6.5 to go in the contest. So the Indians with the basketball. Tough man-to-man defense here from Delta. Carruthers with the basketball. Wants to work off a screen. Shoots a long two and nails it.
Nice.
Big answer there for the Indians. Back and forth. Anything you could do, I could do better in that exchange as ICC pushes the lead back to 1. 45-44. 6 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Washington. Jab step. Count the basket and 1.
Nice drive. Nice fake. Made the layup. Got a chance three-point play.
So we'll have a substitution coming in here. And a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way. As this is, guess who, Washington.
No doubt.
She is trying to take over this contest late here. That's getting substitutions back and forth in this one. These substitutions being brought to you by your State Farm insurance agent, Brandon Poland. For all your insurance needs, whether it be home, auto, or life, give State Farm insurance agent Brandon Poland a call at 862-9648. That's 862-9648. You get a free quote when you set up an appointment. If you don't know where he's located, we'll look for that big red sign on South Adams Street about halfway down the road before you get to the T intersection. Three-pointer for the Indians. That one off the mark, no good. And Washington with another rebound. And she's going to step out of bounds and gives the ball back to ICC.
She tried to do too much. She had 3 people on her. She went 1 on 3. Good job by the Lady Indians, and the coach is going to give her a rest, Adam.
She deserves one because she is doing everything she could in this fourth quarter so far to keep Delta in this game, actually with 1 point lead with that made free throw. So now ICC needs an answer. This is Vic with the basketball. Picks up her dribble, now works it back up top. Naylor with it. Dribbling around, now she picks up her dribble over to Vic. They're denying Beckley the ball at all costs. Vic drives inside. She's fouled and will go to the free throw line. I like Delta. They realize that ICC kind of struggles a little bit when Beckley doesn't have the ball in her hand in that point guard position. As soon as she gives it up, they're denying her the basketball, face guarding her as far away from the basket she wants to go.
Good. You're right, Adam. And they've also got in Santillo Robinson, who had a great first 3 quarters, is now entered the game. She has 4 fouls.
That first free throw good for Vic. Ties us up at 46. Second free throw, that one's off the mark, no good, and the rebound ripped down by Delta. 46-46 is the score. Still a lot of time left in this one. 5:20 to play here in the fourth quarter. Delta in black, ICC in white. Drive inside, scoop shot in the paint, friendly roll, and a big basket there by Delta.
What that was whew. She grabbed her with both hands.
You have to say one of those that you can almost, in that situation, call an intentional. You, of course, don't want that, but the way they've kind of called this fourth quarter, you'd be surprised if they didn't.
Delta up 48-46, 5 minutes left in the ball game.
Jim, just talk about this. ICC has got 5 fouls. They had 4 in the first minute of the quarter. Delta, 4 fouls with still 5 minutes to go in the quarter.
Right. Both teams will be in the bonus for a long time in this fourth quarter.
Spins and loses control of the basketball. And now here comes Delta on the other end, wanting to drive. The layup too strong in the rebound to the Indians. Nice job. I want to give credit there to Howell. Didn't make the stop, but flashed in front of her to force her to shoot that a little bit harder than she wanted, as that rebound is going to be out of bounds. Okay, so ICC fans are going to say she clearly touched the basketball when it went out of bounds on Delta. Well, ICC should have been called for over the back.
Right.
And that's the reason why they didn't award ICC the basketball. So it's a 2-point lead here in favor of Delta. Indians need a stop. Trojans with it. Driving baseline, and they're going to say she stepped out of bounds. Good defense by the Indians that time. Just took the baseline away from her. Forced her to step out of bounds and gets it back here. 2-point contest. Indians has trailed as much as 14 in the game. Led as much as 4. Still got some meat left on the bone in this one. 4 minutes to play. Indians down by 2. Carruthers with the basketball. Pull-up jumper from Carruthers. Yes.
Is that a 2 or 3?
That was a 2-point basket and a big one for Carruthers. She just knocked that one down in the face of Jones.
48 apiece. 3:40 left in the ball game.
So Delta with the basketball. They're going to go to work. Good defense by the Indians. Slaps it away, and Golden with the steal. Up the floor, and she traveled.
Oh, she traveled.
She saw how far she was up the floor that time and just couldn't quite flip the basketball up or back to avoid the turnover. It's one of those, if you're a coach, it gets on your skin a little bit, but you like the hustle.
No doubt.
You haven't seen a lot of them in transition tonight. 48-48, 3:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. ICC and Delta in a good one here. Driving shot, too strong. Rebound tipped out, and Beckley finds it. Beckley, quick as a hiccup, gets out, crosses over the defender, had the ball slapped away. Out of bounds, it's going to stay with the Indians.
Both teams fatigued, Adam.
Big time. As you can see, players kind of taking every opportunity they get to find that extra breath on the floor right now. Indians ball on the baseline. 25 seconds on the shot clock, 3 minutes to play. Dangerous pass, but Golden able to out-jump the defender. Layup, though, no good. Oh, my goodness. Another missed layup for ICC. Now here comes Delta, 48-48, 2:53 to play, and we've got a timeout taken here by the Lady Trojans. We're going to take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
And welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. 48-48 is your score between ICC and Mississippi Delta. There's 2:52 left to play in this one. And Jim, the Lady Indians, they fought back from a 14-point deficit. Do they have enough to dig deep and find a way to win this contest?
I hope we have enough gas. I'm proud of the Lady Indians for playing a very good third quarter, and so far fourth quarter, we got a good ball game here. It's going to be close down here at the end.
So Delta will have the basketball on the far side of the floor, wearing their black uniforms. ICC in their home white. Indians going to fall back and stay in that man-to-man defense. Although we've seen them a couple of times tonight fall in a 2-3 zone. Delta nearly turns it over as they keep it now on the far side. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Got to find something to do with it. They force it out wide. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Deep three-pointer. It's off the mark. No good. Long rebound corralled that time by the Indians. Great defense there by ICC. Now here comes Beckley. Leads up the floor to Golden. Extra pass, baseline jumper. Yes!
Who was that?
That was, I believe, Dixon on the shot. Or no, excuse me, Flowers with the shot. It bounced straight up in the air. Looked like it was going to be off the mark, but found its way through. We want to mark that one as a possible What a Play Wednesday for next week. Wild shot, though, put up on the other end. What an answer by Delta. Kind of just shot it from her hip, and it swished around the basket 3 or 4 times and fell through. 50-50 now is your score. 1:45 to play in this one.
Coming down to the end here, Adam.
Beckley with the basketball. Tries to get by the defender. Puts it up in the paint. A lot of contact. No foul call. And this is going to be a jump ball. And
we might have called a break if they called a jump ball.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with it. We called a big-time break.
Looked like she was on the back of that player. Let's see what they're going to call.
And it's going to be a jump ball, and they're going to talk it over here. And it should be ICC ball because Delta got it to start the fourth quarter. And that's what they're going to say. So it will stay ICC basketball. Indians get a little bit of distance between them and Delta on the men's game. All right, say it is. They're saying they're having an issue with the scoreboard. It says 42-28 is the score as we've got a jump ball, and this will be Delta's way.
50 apiece, a minute 32 left in the ball game. Delta has the ball. We're all tied apiece, 50 apiece.
So a minute and a half to go, as Jim mentioned here. Tied contest. Washington with the basketball. She has been big for Delta here in the fourth quarter. Indians extending the defense well beyond the three-point line. Driving inside, shot is up, no good. Rebound knocked out of the hands of Golden, and Delta gets it back with a fresh 20 on the shot clock. Inside they go, beautiful extra pass, layup, it's good. Great court vision that time to be aware to see where the defense came from. Threw it to the backside block and got the easy layup. It's now a 52-50 contest. Delta with the lead. Inside a minute to play as the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Mississippi Delta. Reeves will check into the contest here for ICC. That's the substitution that's being brought to you by First American National Bank. ICC fans, you can show your school spirit with the exclusive ICC debit card available at First American National Bank. Three-point basket. That one halfway down, no good. Rebound in and out of the hands of Reeves. And they're going to say it's last touched by Reeves as she had it slapped out of her hands. Oh, my. Delta's going to take a timeout to advance the basketball, Jim. That's a tough call there as Reeves had it, was bumped, and had the ball slapped away.
Adam, I didn't think it was a foul, but I thought it was off Delta, and it should be ICC's ball.
That's a tough one there. Tough pill to swallow for ICC. Let's hear that quick timeout here from First American National Bank.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
Welcome back as we reset. It's a 52-50 contest. There's 45 seconds left to play. ICC needs to come up with a big stop here on the defensive end. If you're Delta, though, Jim, you want to put up a quick shot. See if you can get a 2-for-1 deal here with 45 seconds left. If the scoreboard's correct, now at Delta, ICC men are up 45-30. Trying to pick up their first win of the season in conference play. Of course, they played an instant classic earlier this year where both teams were up in the 90s in that contest. So Delta gets it. Nice job quickly getting it up the floor. Thought about the three. Instead, is going to back it out now. Looks like they're not going to go for that 2-for-1 opportunity here. So now ICC's got to bear down defensively. Ball's loose on the floor. Still loose. And Delta gets it and nearly goes in the backcourt. Then Carruthers commits the foul at midcourt with 12 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, that one's tough. Thought we had the turnover twice there, but Delta flirting with disaster, able to avoid it there. And Jim, these are some big free throws coming up here. This is Banks. at the free throw line. She'll get a 2-shot opportunity. First one is good, and that one looked good. Nothing but the bottom of the net there makes that a 3-point contest. Could all but put this one on ice here with this one. Second free throw, got them both. Nothing but the bottom of the net by both those free throws. It's a 4-point game. ICC wants the timeout. 54-50, Delta with the lead. 26.2 seconds to play. We're going to take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
Little Caesars Detroit-style deep dish pizza has caramelized crispy cheese edges and a soft, chewy center. Do you love it, Matthew Stafford?
I'm not a walking billboard.
Okay, never mind.
Pizza, pizza.
Get Little Caesars Detroit-style deep dish pizza for just $8.99.
Pizza, pizza.
It's the Little Caesars Pizza pregame with Pals, Pepsi, and pizza.
A pizza pregame with Pals, Pepsi, and pizza.
Totally.
Thanks, Matthew Pafford.
Order online before games and you can win prizes, like Super Bowl 57 tickets.
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back. It is a full timeout, but we're going to bring it back early here with 26.2 seconds left to play in this one. 54-50. Delta with a clutch free throws there in the final seconds after ICC nearly forces them into a turnover. Jim, ICC's got to do it, and they got to do it in a hurry.
Got to do it in a hurry. You want to get a good shot at them, but you cannot take too much time. You're down 4. You have the ball, but only 26 seconds left in the ball game. Need to rush up the court, get the set play, make the shot, get on defense, try to get a steal real quickly. If you don't get a steal, it gets down to under 10 seconds, you'll have to foul.
So ICC will advance the basketball with that timeout. Katie Beth Hall has checked back into the contest. She is the three-point specialist, if you will, as ICC's just got to get it in. Then they turn it over. Now you got a foul. And that's going to, well, nope. The Indians are not fouling, and now they do. And that was a lot of time that came off the clock there. But, Jim, let's give credit where credit's due. Delta locked down on that inbounds play. ICC had no options to throw it into. So now you can start putting this thing away, as this will send Jones to the free throw line. First free throw is off the mark. No good. I don't know if you missed this one. That way they keep. Well, I mean, they still got a timeout, so never mind. Because that one's good. I was going to say that way they don't take the timeout, but they take the timeout on the miss. And that's what ICC does. But now it's a 5-point contest. 55-50, 19.3 seconds to play here. And Jim, not going to say it's impossible, but highly improbable here for ICC to come back in this one.
You don't have time to pass the ball around the perimeter and set up a good shot. You got to go ahead and make a decision, have in your mind maybe one pass, take the shot, hopefully make it, get on defense, try to steal. If you don't steal, you got to foul immediately because we're down 5 at them.
And so, yeah, that was the case there with 19.3 seconds to go as they're trying to break them out of the timeout here. And as you said, yeah, you can't be choosy here.
No, you can't.
As soon as you catch it, take the shot. Maybe try to draw a foul if you take that quick three-pointer. Carruthers with it. She's trying to drive inside, and that's a charge.
It is a charge. It's been a charge all night.
It's been a charge all night, as you said it, Jim, and there was a big-time take there by Delta. We talked about it. Which team had enough left in them to find a way to win this one? Well, with this timeout, they're going to advance the ball up the floor once again. You got to just tip your hat to Delta tonight. They found a way to come in. Not a hostile environment
no.
that we're used to, but hey, they came on the road and picked up a big win here at the Davis Event Center, and this place that a lot of teams don't be able to come on the road and say they can pick up a big win like this.
No doubt about it. And they had a 14-point lead, and we knocked it down. Actually, we took a 4-point lead, I think, in the early in the fourth period.
Yeah.
And so that's an 18-point swing at home. But Delta stayed solid. They played solid all night, and let's be honest, to have the ball 15 seconds left in the ball game, with a 5-point lead, it's going to be tough to make this up at them.
We remind you to join us Monday night back here on the Red Channel as we'll have men's basketball coming your way. It'll be ICC in Northeast. You want to watch it here, but you want to come out to the event center to enjoy what's going to most definitely be an electric atmosphere Monday night. That'll be a 5:30 First American National Bank opening tip.
Adam, we need to foul, don't we?
And
there we go.
Looked like ICC was going to let to not foul there, and then after about 4 or 5 seconds right off the clock, Beckley finally committed the foul, and
Jones back to the line again. Shaq Jones made 1 or 2 a few minutes ago.
That first free throw rattles in good, makes it a 6-point contest. Jim, I'm not going to say this thing's over with because I was in high school. We came back and won a game with 7.5 seconds left, down by 5. So ICC, though, they're going to have to get up the floor in a hurry here, put something up. Into the corner they go. Three-pointer's on its way. It's good, but time has expired in this one, and ICC will fall by the final score of 53-56. And, Jim, we're going to take a quick break, come back with the Renaissance Bank post-game report, look at some final stats, get some final thoughts here from Fulton. Tough night at the office here for the Indians as they fall 56-53. Back with more right after this.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking app.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
And welcome back here to the Renaissance Bank postgame report. Mississippi Delta comes into ICC and picks up a hard-fought 56-53 win here over the Lady Indians. This is when we typically look at some replays from tonight's action. But what we're going to do instead, we're going to go and watch some of the men's game that's going on right now at Delta. So let's go and check in on things there. As you see, ICC leading that contest 50-34, ICC in red, Delta in white. Well, Jim, give me your thoughts on tonight's action.
You know, give Delta a lot of credit. Two good basketball teams, first game in the division game. Delta jumped out to a 14-point lead, and you got to give the Lady Indians a lot of credit. Kept our composure, actually took a 4-point lead in the fourth quarter, but Delta found a way to come back, hit some free throws down at the end of the game, and found a way to win the game 56-53. Two good teams, a good ball game, great defense from both teams. Delta just had a little bit more in the tank at the end of the game.
Absolutely. We got a timeout in the action going on there at Delta, so we're going to take a look at some of those instant replays brought to you by Little Caesars throughout the night tonight. As Jim, let's take a look at some of the scoring that went on throughout the contest tonight. It was few and far in between, but and of course those numbers for Delta, we already talked about how the jerseys were hard to read. Couldn't really pick up some of that. So let's talk about the scoring for ICC.
Right, ICC, Vic had 3, Beckley had 3. Shayla Golan had a great game. She had 12. Carruthers, played very solid, had 10 points tonight. Katie Beth Hall had 6 points. Addison Howell hit a big three. Unfortunately, at the end of the game, wasn't enough. Had 7 points. So we had some scoring, but you got to give Delta a lot of credit. They played good defense all night. I'm looking at the free throw situation. Here's the difference in the game. Delta missed 10 free throws, but they made 11 out of 21. We made 8 out of 14. So there's your 3-point edge right there, which, of course, they won by 3 points. A lot of fouls in the third and fourth quarter. Give Delta credit. You know, they could have lost their composure. They're up by 14. We come back and take a 4-point lead. They found a way to win the game at the end and give them some credit.
Absolutely. 56-53, your final score here. We do still got a little bit of business to take care of, and that's going to be selecting our Samstown Market star of the game. And, you know, a lot of times it's hard to pick a star of the game in this loss like it was, but we had players that stepped up in spurts throughout the night. And Jim, I'm going to let you pick one, and I'll pick one behind you.
That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and pick Shayla Golden. She played very solid tonight. She had 10 points in the third and fourth quarter, total of 12 points. I thought she played well tonight. I'm going to give her the star of the game.
Well, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the same thing. Shayla was my pick as well. Also want to give a nod to Katie Beth Hall, who came in and helped ICC when she got hot behind the three-point line there for the Lady Indians. Unfortunately, though, ICC, they fall to 8-2 on the year, 0-1 inside conference play. Delta improves to 7-3 and 1-0 in conference play. ICC will be back on the road on Monday when they travel to Boonville to take on Northeast. The men will be here, so you'll want to be sure. If you can't make it to Fulton, watch right back here on the red channel of Let's Go ICC TV.com. So for Raphael Henry, the myth, the man, the legend that is Mr. Jim Ingram, I'm Adam Gore saying good night as the Lady Indians fall 56-53 to Delta. We'll see you Monday night right back here on the ICC Sports Network.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Samstown Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.